Hi everyone, welcome back, episode 3. I'm pretty scared right now. I'm here with Harry.
Every noise is freaking out.
My God.
Aaron's terrified because it's not that we're not supposed to be in here, it's just we're not supposed to be in here.
Yeah.
So basically it's an office space that I'm moving into soon. I'm going to be renting one of the offices here, but we're kind of taking advantage of the fact that I will be moving here soon.
Great setup.
But not quite now.
Yeah.
So we're here a bit prematurely, and Aaron's terrified of, I don't know, the government or something like that. I don't know.
I think all
I don't know
governing
who
bodies.
you're worried about. Who are you worried about?
I think
that's
just
gonna show
people
up?
is usually what I'm worried about. Oh Nelly, Big Willie, we're chilly. That squirrel's getting pretty silly.
Bars.
Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm a bit more chirpy now. We tried to just record a bit, but the microphone battery ran out.
Yeah.
In classic Tiramisu podcast style.
Wait, so are we keeping the original bit? Because I like the original bit with you feared up.
Yeah, I do have a lot less fear now.
Yeah, you are way more relaxed, and the bit at the beginning was quite funny with you being all terrified.
I'll chuck it in.
Okay, dope. And then
It would have already been.
And then we can also explain the saga of the batteries running out, why it cut, how we resolved the solution.
Yeah.
I keep referring to the solution. How we
Resolved
came
the
up
problem.
with a solution.
Yeah.
And now we're back.
Mm.
We get knocked down, we get right back up.
Again, yeah.
Basically, some double A's got rinsed on the microphone or the recorder.
Mm-hmm.
And we panicked and we were like, what are we going to do? And we're considering USBing up to a laptop. And then we're like, no, that's a stupid idea. And we were just like, we went on the search around this office building for some double A's and went and nicked them out of some bloke's remote.
There's a lot of triples around.
We're going to put them back, aren't we, Aaron?
Yep.
We're going to put them back.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
So, how are you, Harry, again?
How am I? What was I talking about?
How you were, I think.
How I was?
Oh, I'm just going to fuck with my mic one sec.
I was talking about
a bit of rustling.
getting things off
moving into the office.
Moving into this office and hiring employees so I don't have to do as much business myself. Because it gets to the point now, like, I'm just like, every time my phone goes off, I cringe. Like, even if no matter who it's from, just because my phone won't stop going off, and it's always just like because a huge amount of people still contacting me from the basement and stuff like that for business relations through my personal Facebook and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So just like on all angles, like everything's going off, and like so like when the group chat's going off, it just stresses me out. Like hearing the notifications go off.
Do you feel like it's someone on your case?
And just like because I've got 10 other messages to like, it almost makes just putting in the group chat work because it's no different from me going on my phone and messaging people and having to like, right, okay, Monday morning I got to go through all my messages, reply to all my messages and emails. That almost now applies to group chat stuff. Like Jake was just chasing me up then about this Christmas.
Oh yeah.
Because I haven't read any of it because I'm just like, I've just been putting it off because it's been making me upset.
It's like part of your work now.
Like,
have you seen the new thing on?
So I need to lay that off.
Have you seen the new thing on iPhones where you can see how much screen time you've had?
Yes.
It's really good.
Well, what's your stats?
Let's compare.
What's your stats?
All right. It's like top drums.
The annoying thing is, like,
it's unhealthy. What I'm doing.
Well, like I remember looking at mine, and mine was a stupid amount on Instagram.
Yeah. So for
but
everyone,
then I kind of like to argue that Instagram's kind of work.
Yeah. So for everyone who doesn't know, iPhone just released like a new update, like a week ago.
It's
probably.
So good.
Yeah, and it basically says what your screen time is, like how long you've been on different apps. And then it like categorizes it, so you got like entertainment, social networking, reading, and like all this shit. And it will tell you like what you're doing on your phone. So it makes you aware of it. And then
are we doing today or
okay, today?
Last 7 days?
How you doing?
Okay. Hour and a half.
2 hours and 9 minutes.
Ooh.
It's because I was on the train though for like I was traveling for like 45 minutes.
Most used?
YouTube.
Oh boy.
I was watching a podcast about Scooter Braun.
There we go.
But then Instagram.
Who's Scooter Braun? Isn't that the Justin Bieber's manager?
So yeah.
Okay.
I didn't really know much about this guy, but he's really an interesting dude.
I don't know anything about him.
Because I started watching this podcast.
Recognize the name.
I'll link it below. He's like not that old, and he basically, when he was like 15, 16, he was like, fuck being poor. I don't want to be poor anymore. So he started first selling fake IDs and then stopped that because he was like, that's not a real business. Then started doing like events managing and became like quite big in event managing.
Right.
And by like 20, he was like quite a good events manager. And he was doing like shit with like Lil Jon and stuff.
Lil Jon.
When he was like 20, And then from that, then he made a record label, found Justin Bieber, and then found Justin Bieber, and that was the end. Yeah,
that's
nuts.
Where it ends.
Yeah. And then the last 7 days, 2 hours and 45 minutes.
The last 7 days.
Yeah. When did you update?
It's 3 hours and 20 minutes.
Oofed.
Yeah,
but my Instagram is 3 hours and 44 minutes.
Oh, my Instagram's 5 hours.
It's mental.
My Instagram's 5 hours, then I got WhatsApp.
I very much recommend people getting this update if they haven't. I pick up my phone 130 times a day. That's mental.
156.
That is mental
Total
shit.
pickups.
Oh, notifications.
1,000.
This will be good.
Hold up. Most pickups, 187.
Most pickups, 169. Yeet.
All right.
Fair.
Notifications.
I got 1,068.
Ooh, I got 1,079. Around how many a day?
152.
154.
Fucking. I'll get you next time,
I'm
bitch.
more fucking popular than you, bitch. Oh, now I feel like a bitch for complaining about my notifications. Because you get just as many as me, and you're not whining.
I just take on the chin sometimes, just do what I can. But,
and that's also sad that 80% of my notifications are work, and I'm sure 80% of yours are social.
I don't know, yeah. I feel like I don't get, like, people don't really chat me much.
No.
Oh, yeah, just like my wallpaper.
Is that great?
My mate sent a pretty funny photo.
Oh, you see, I haven't seen this.
Oh yeah, I put this on the chat.
No, I haven't seen any of this.
Such a sick photo. Our mate's dad. Our mate sent a pretty funny photo of his dad.
Such a unit.
And he's a pretty large bloke.
He's not large. He's like
just
dense. He's dense.
You wouldn't want him to run at you because he'd get speed up. I think.
Oh, boy.
I think he'd be pretty fast.
Mate, he would. And imagine if he just hit you. The amount of
how just aggressive
the velocity.
The first few steps would be. He'd be like. Anyway, let's not chat about this. This is not good. Yeah, I have some other news.
Go for it.
You know, you're saying about me needing to get a new kit.
Yeah. Oi, no, you haven't.
Yeah.
Is that why you were all quiet earlier when I said it?
I was like, yeah, because I got a new camera. It hasn't arrived yet.
What'd you get?
I got the A7 Mark III.
Is that the one that came out that you were waiting for to come out?
No, that one didn't actually come out, so I've got the one just before it, which came out like 3 months ago.
Okay.
So it should be good.
When's it coming?
Tomorrow, apparently.
Nice.
Yeah.
How'd you pay for that puppy? Just saving up?
No, I financed the camera body.
Okay.
So I'll pay for it. 0% interest over 12 months. Jessup's, sponsor of the podcast.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought Jessup's were rip-offs.
Well, yeah, I was looking at that and then looking at like CVP and all the other ones that like you can buy kit from. And it was the exact same price. So I was just like, yeah, fuck it. And like spread over 12 months. Like,
do you reckon you pay it off in 12 months?
Yeah, it's not bad. It's like, the body is like 2K. So it's like 150, £200 a month. It's not that bad.
Yeah.
And then I bought one lens, and then I'm gonna buy another 2 lenses and a monitor. So I'm gonna have a sick vlog setup. And this
vlog.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can hire it out and stuff. If anyone wants an A7 Mark III, 4K, 50 frames a second, 100 frames a second, HD slow-mo. It's gonna be good.
Nice.
It's gonna be
I'm excited.
This squirrel is actually doing bits outside. There's been a squirrel that's running around, just going nuts.
There's a couple. Oh shit! There's like fucking loads of them.
Oh, what's up, family?
That one's fat. That was really fat.
Yeah, it's pretty fat. Fat shaming's not okay.
One of the questions I wanted to ask you.
Go on.
I still don't think I know what it is you want to do
as a career.
Like as a end goal career. Like, what's all this work towards? What are you? What's like? Do you want to be a film director? Do you want to?
Yeah.
Like, what do you want to be your thing?
Yeah, I get this thing quite a lot. I don't know if you ever get it where you're like, you worry that like your passion isn't actually what you want to do. Do you ever get that? Like, I'll be like doing video one day and be like, oh shit, do I actually really enjoy this? Am I actually enjoying myself right now? Do you ever have that? It's weird. I think what it is because it was like a hobby and a career. They merged, and then it like, I think I mentioned it in the last vlog episode or whatever I did. Mm-hmm. Where I was like, what was that?
I don't know.
That was weird. Just someone like, there was like a knocking in the distance. The fear's developing again. Yeah, like because the hobby and like the career have kind of merged, so I couldn't really tell the difference. So then I was like, is this just work or is this like a hobby? So sometimes I get that fear.
But what's the fear of? What's?
Well, like I just don't want to.
You want your work to be your hobby?
Well, I just want to like really enjoy work.
Yeah.
And so, I guess it goes job by job, but like, sometimes I get the worry that like I don't actually want to make films. I just am so far down the rabbit hole that I'm just like, well, I'm gonna make films now. But then obviously like other days I'm like, yeah, let's fucking make a sick video.
What do you think you would do if you didn't? I fear these lights are gonna go off shortly.
Oh yeah, you might have to start dancing in a bit. Oh, that battery's flashing.
Hey.
If the camera cuts out for our video viewers, it's because it's low battery.
What do you reckon you'd do it? Because
what, without video?
Because I told you I was talking about this recently. Because obviously everything's going so well at the moment.
Yeah.
I was thinking back to a time like 6 months into starting my business when I was walking around with Maddie, being like, I think I got to pack it in. Because I was putting everything I could into it. I was working all day, every day, putting all my money into it, and nobody was buying my stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing was happening. I was like, oh, I must be fucking wrong. Like I must have just missed it. I must not be doing it right.
Yeah.
I got to pack it in and go get a just normal job. And I can't help but like I said, that came to mind when I was like, shit was going really well recently.
Yeah.
I was just like, what the fuck would I be doing right now if I did 6 months into
I haven't really thought about that.
If I did there and then go, nah.
Yeah.
Like, this is crazy. This is my life. Like, I'm starting to hire people. Like, this is growing up to like a big thing. And imagine if just like on that day I was like, nah, you know what? I'm done. I can't be bothered to do this anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
what would
nuts.
I be doing?
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to. I can't think what I would be doing. Like, I could only imagine I'd be working in like. And then that also reminds me, right? I would say, oh yeah, I'd probably just be working in an office and stuff. I couldn't work in an office even if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I don't have any qualifications.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Like, because I was thinking, like, oh, I'll probably just go get an office job. It's like, oh no, wait. I'm not qualified enough to get this office job that I think is the worst job in the world.
Yeah.
Like, I can't even get.
Well, I feel like you'd probably just have like there'd be like another making something or like another thing that's in a similar like ilk to jewelry that you just start up. Well, I don't know actually. Yeah.
Weirds me out. It really weirds me out. I was like, what would I be doing?
Because
it's not even like like I said, like even if I did just want to go get an office job, 9 to 5, get a salary, I couldn't.
Yeah.
I'd have to go back to year 10.
Yeah, that's mental.
Like if this shit doesn't work out, I am actually kind of fucked.
Yeah, shit. I mean, I don't know what I'd do.
Obviously, I could go be a jeweler somewhere else, but
yeah.
I suppose there is that. But yeah, what would you be doing?
I feel like definitely like the startup life is the one.
Startup life is sick.
I don't know why anyone doesn't want to do startup life.
I say that all the time. I'm like, why doesn't everyone just start up their own company?
Because like,
it's so sick.
From when I was working in like, for like big companies and shit, obviously I wasn't like at all at the top because then I'd be like a big boy. But like everything you do doesn't really like steer like it doesn't if you do a good job or a bad job, it doesn't make a difference. Like the company's still gonna be a massive company. Whereas like in startups, like if you fuck up, like that's it. You fuck the company. And vice versa as well. Like if you do a sick play,
you see results directly.
Yeah. So yeah, probably startup. I always want to make a cafe or some shit. I have this dream in my life where like Tiramisu's going really well, everything's all cool, and then I'm like, right, you know what? I'm gonna do Ed Sheeran, and I just like disappear for a year, make a cafe like in London. You know, he did that thing where he was just like, nah, I'm done, and he just did a year, like got rid of his phone and stuff, and just had a fun year.
Yeah, I rate that.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd go make a sick cafe called like I don't know, Tiramisu Cafe. I don't want to brand everything as Tiramisu, but you know.
You really like this Tiramisu name.
Yeah, it's great. I love the orange. Oh, this is another joke thing. In the music video, I'm gonna do a proper video on this, but before we started filming the music video, they needed like a quick mock-up because they had a big vending machine. That like I sent you that photo.
Yeah.
It was like a big wooden vending machine. There was like a prop.
Are you gonna clip that in? The picture of the vending machine?
Nah, I can't.
All right.
Not allowed. And yeah, they were like, right, we need some like pattern on the side, like, you know, like usual vending machines have. Can you whip something up real quick to send to a graphic designer? And he was like, the director was like, I've got this idea that I want to make. Can you just whip it together? And I was like, yeah, sure, like I'll do it. Yeah. And he was like, right, it needs to be orange. And I just instantly like get the hex for the tiramisu orange. I was like, yep, we've got it. And then like I just make it. It's like really bad. Like it's just, and it was like that with like a Coke bottle and shit. They sent it off. And then it came back and they just like printed out my really crappy design in the tiramisu orange, and they like stuck it up, and I'm hoping there'll be like a feature of the music video where it's just like a big shot of hard tiramisu orange. Yeah. It's gonna be good. Anyway, I keep going on tangents.
Start a cafe.
Yeah. Do it for 1 year, and then it'll just be rolling after a year. Like I'll just try and make it like fun. I'd be doing more of like the managing, hopefully, and like the marketing, and try and make it like an actual marketed cafe, and then come back, and then after a year I'll just be like, right, just let that rolling. That fucking fridge,
just
mate.
The fridge. The fridge.
So hopefully that. Yeah, I don't know about with tiramisu. I feel like I haven't actually defined tiramisu, or like what the goal is with it for anyone, or even myself, which is pretty bad.
So in your head, is the end goal to make tiramisu this, your life's
income?
Work?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's tiramisu gonna do?
Well, I think the best scenario for me would be like the website is like a hub for inspiration and like getting creative and getting Larry.
Yeah.
So I'd like. Yeah, there'd be at the moment we're just updating the website actually, so www.tiramisu.studio.
Yep.
Don't go on it yet though, because it is a bit fucked. I'm still working on the old WordPress development for that. But there's tabs. So there's commercial video, which is obviously going to be like where the money comes. Writing, video, which is like commercial a bit, but like news videos, all the fun shit. Podcast, and then like the store where we'll sell fun designs.
Merch.
Yeah, I really want to just make hats.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one really. That's like the one I'm like, oh yeah, it'd be sick to have some hats.
I really want to get some like I want to do. I don't want to do merch but I also don't want to do clothing. Like I want to do some sort of in between.
Wait, you do want to do clothing?
Yeah, but not. I don't want to do like a clothing line.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to do merch either. Because merch is just a bit dead, and then clothing line is just too much effort and just too. Separate it from.
Could you do like the whole Zach Aslop thing where you just make one product at a time and?
Yeah, but no, like I'd love to do something like I'm making those sunglasses next summer. That's a fucking given.
Mm-hmm.
That's definitely happening.
Check those out next summer. 2019.
I want to do like wallets and stuff like that. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because then also it ties in with jewelry a bit
niche
more.
Stuff is definitely like the fun.
Like if I did like fucking belts and wallets and stuff like that, and just cool little things like that, as opposed to clothing. But then again, like I get myself like branded clothing because it's cheaper than regular clothing, and also it's got my brand on it. It's just always good to kind of.
Oh, I see. I'll
buy myself a hoodie. I won't put it on sale or anything.
Yeah.
But then I can't help but think it's just like, oh, it would be cool to sell them. Like it would be quite cool.
Yeah.
But
I think it's good to like do it yourself though. Wear it for a bit, make it known.
But I'm just worried that it's too kind of. It's not in line with jewelry. I then feel like I've become
a fashion brand.
I don't know. Yeah, I feel like it dilutes everything a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I need to give it some thought.
Just realised that I'm like the most diluted thing then, because I've got like a ton of these things.
What, just like loads of different stuff? Yeah.
It is a big problem, particularly trying to find a balance yourself. Yeah, and I'm really, really not good at writing. Rich, I'm trying to rectify, but writing was never my thing, which is always weird. Okay, let's change the battery.
Swap batteries.
And we're back. These squirrels, man. Look at this guy. I wish I could show everyone. I was thinking about making this like a hybrid. For the video, it'd be half a vlog and half a podcast.
I would like that.
That'd be pretty
like
lit.
The intro, like the first couple of minutes were the vlog of the day up to the podcast.
Yeah.
And then
I was thinking about doing that.
Cut into us sitting down.
Yeah.
I was literally, having the same thought.
I should have done that.
We can still do it.
Yeah?
I mean,
I feel like it'll be a bit fake.
We've done it.
Yeah. We. I hope you enjoyed this new edit. I always get fucked with the timeline. Like I'm always trying to think about the timeline of where the video's going. Like last week's video that I did, it was like, I think in the video I showed we did the edit, like intro, edit, then climbing. Or which way around did I do it? I basically like was thinking of like how the narrative of the video is going to go, but like it was in the complete wrong order. So I'd be like, that was fun, right, let's go climbing, and then I'd just go do something else, like because I'd climbed like 2 days before or some shit. It's pretty joke.
We were talking earlier about the difference between introverts and extroverts.
Outroverts. Fucking hell. I want to be an outrovert.
It just doesn't sound right either way. It doesn't sound like a correct word.
I think it is
Extrovert.
It's quite a grey area,
Outrovert.
like what defines introverts and extroverts.
I was talking
really
about
not
just
a
the word
professional.
itself.
Oh, I see.
Just, you know how words sometimes don't sound like words?
Outrovert. Extrovert.
I for ages, this is a good, like, everyone's been taking the piss out of me for this. I thought I concur was, I disagree.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
So long.
Oh, because it's got the word con in it.
Yeah, it just, in my head, like, I guess it was just, when you're not, like, I don't ever mean.
Did you one day
meant.
say I concur as someone? They were like, what the fuck?
No, no, it's not even like I used it. Like, I don't really use it, but like, it's just like, I always thought that's what it meant.
Yeah.
And it's quite funny that it means the exact opposite.
Yeah. I've had one, which is, I think, probably worse. For quite a long time, I thought the moon opposed the sun's movement. And in my head...
So they were like...
So the moon comes out at night, and the sun comes out in the day, and the moon goes away. And so I'd see the moon in the sky in the day and be like, why is the moon up there? When I think about it, obviously...
and you're lost.
Yeah, literally, because I'd always be like, oh, the moon's out late. And it'd be like 11 a.m. and the moon's still out. Sometimes you see the shit. And I'll be like, what? Why is that there?
That's quite funny.
Yeah, literally like less than 5 years ago, I thought that was the thing.
I've been listening to the Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the thing about him flipping his phone?
Yeah. I think that's how
stupid.
I came across it. I think I came across that clip on my recommended, and then I went down the rabbit hole because I love like seeing somebody like that who's really smart, really, funny and stuff like that in like a really laid back format like the Joe Rogan podcast, where he like. It's so interesting seeing his documentaries and stuff, and he's very formal, very fact, and then seeing him in a situation where he can take a joke, he swears, he's just quite fun. Like, it's so nice to watch. Yeah. And then, but still having information.
Did he do the thing with Tyler Creator as well? Was that Neil deGrasse Tyson?
I think so. I don't know.
It was like they sat down and chatted about space and shit.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
What the fuck was I saying?
Yeah, sorry, I just threw that in.
No.
You just go into Neil deGrasse Tyson, basically.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, he was talking about just like how fucking, how nobody has a natural curiosity anymore. Like, his whole thing's like science being discovered isn't because like for any other reason than just looking at it and going, I wonder what the fuck is going on there, and just trying to work it out. Like, he was talking about the first time microscopes were invented, and somebody just put a splash of pond water underneath and saw that there were all these obviously like microorganisms living in it, and then that was just mind blowing. Yeah. Being like, wait, there's living things in that droplet of water, like a whole world of stuff, and that was based just out of somebody going, wonder what the fuck that looks like. Like, why would anyone think that? Why would anyone think, like, because if you see water, you see clear glass of water, you're like, that's what that is. Yeah. But he had the natural curiosity to be like, nah.
Let's just check it in.
Let's just see what's going on.
Yeah. I guess now it's getting pretty hard to do that because, like, everyone's done everything.
Yeah.
Like, there's no... Although I guess it's, like, kind of creativity.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Like, it almost comes around to, like, what I was saying to you about how we sometimes both get caught up in like, oh, what's our creativity going to develop for us or for other people, rather than just going down the endeavor for the sake of the endeavor of creativity. Yeah. We always like, who's going to watch that? Who's going to buy this? How's the outcome going to be X, Y, and Z on paper, rather than being like, I just kind of fucking want to make this thing. Yeah. So if people want to buy it or sell it or, watch it, great. But if not, I really enjoyed making it. Yeah. We sometimes get caught up on the end goal rather than the actual thing.
Process, not product, or whatever is the same.
Yeah, and I think that's like the biggest, like I said, I'm very much aware I do it all the time, and I'm trying to make myself better at it. But like, I think it's one of the major factors to like just getting in your own way. I think it's massively getting in your own way. I got really distracted by that shit. Because I saw the reflection in the glass. And I thought there was a ghost. I feel like you can really get in your own way with it. Yeah. I think it pisses me off because it also not only harms your productivity, but it also harms your enjoyment for it. Yeah. Like when you're just caught up in like, oh, I've got to get this done because of this. Yeah. You're miserable.
I think that kind of ties into the thing I was saying about like, I think that's the part of like filmmaking and the shit I do that like, is the bit where I'm like, because I get worried about that, and then I'll be like, why? What's the point in this? Like, do I actually enjoy this? And it's just because I'm being worried about that stuff and like not the filmy making bit. So yeah,
it's because I feel like we're in that awkward phase of life where we want to be adults, but like just a couple years ago we were on our BMXs as kids.
Yeah,
and like so we're kind of in that awkward phase where it's like we were kids just a couple years ago, but as far as we're concerned, we want to live this very grown-up life, and it's like we're trying to. I don't know.
We're trying to be at like the success adult point where like things are actually legit. Because like, you know, I certainly couldn't raise a family on what I'm doing.
Oh no, yeah, but not only that. Like I feel like you go down like at this sort of age, you go down two different routes. You either go head first into fucking like work or like doing something that's gonna be your career or your future life, or you very much still stay in that. Maybe go to uni or maybe you just get a job. But like you're very much still just living for the weekend. You're still kind of in that frame of mind of just like, you know, at school you didn't fucking worry about a thing.
Yeah,
you're just like, what am I doing? Like, am I hanging out with my mates?
What am I doing when I get home from school?
Like that's it, right? That's all you cared about was like, I just don't want to be bored this evening. Yeah. And it's whether you stay in that frame of mind or you start going, oh fuck.
I wonder what the percentage is of people who go those two routes. I feel like that is the only two possible.
I saw JME do quite a funny tweet. It wasn't a funny tweet, but it was funny the fact that it was from JME.
Yeah.
He was like, are depression levels increasing, or are we just more aware of the depression? Because it's like, you know, everyone's on social media and everyone can publicize it. And it got me thinking, it was genuinely just like, are we more depressed? Are we more anxious group of people? Or is it just way more prevalent? Is it way more just like visible?
Yeah, I imagine it's a combination of both. Because definitely like being able to compare like your life with everyone's life, because like, you know, Instagram lives aren't like my fucking Instagram is sick and I'm not sick, so that's the proof there that everyone lives lives on Instagram. But like seeing that, and then like, you know, everyone that we see on like Instagram and shit is all having these mad lives when we know our life isn't as mad as we let it off to be most of the time. So I guess that makes it bad. And then also it's more like, you know, everyone's more connected, so you can tell when people are sad.
Yeah, I was telling you, I get like, I watch too much of David Dobrik vlogs.
Oh yeah,
because they're just
shout out David Dobrik.
They're just 4 minutes and 20 seconds of absolute fun.
Yeah,
just the coolest.
They are so sick.
They're our age, and he's got just a Tesla. He's got a mansion in LA, and he's just hanging out with his mates, having the fucking best time ever.
It's such a sick business model. It was such a gap in the market.
Yeah, and like just the fact that it came from Vine.
Yeah. Yeah, what, like the concept of super short videos? Or just all of them?
Like, they all blew up on Vine.
Oh.
They all got big on Vine.
I don't think I've seen any David Dobrik Vines.
It's weird.
Are they just him being like, when you go to the
They're
toilet
really cringy.
and slip over?
I don't think any of their Vines are really that funny.
Really? Did you ever get in Vine?
Really cringy.
I never had it.
I had it, yeah.
Really?
I had it because you could just... Oh, you know how sometimes you get lost on Instagram, sometimes you end up scrolling for like half an hour?
Yeah.
Vine was 10 times worse.
Really?
Like, I made a thing of it, like I'd get into bed and I'd scroll through Vines.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd feel like... It's like watching everyone's Snapchat story. But I guess
no, because they're more like...
They're like designed to be entertaining rather than showing off.
Yeah, they're not like, hey, like they're very much planned and set, and they're scripted.
Yeah.
So you're not so much looking into it as far as like, oh, what's this guy doing?
Yeah.
It's more just like, oh, he's made a funny video.
It's weird. Do you think they started Vine trying to make it like 7 seconds of entertainment, or were they just trying to make Snapchat for 7 seconds?
I don't know. What came first, Snapchat or Vine? Snapchat was first before Vine, right?
I would say Vine was first.
I don't know. We could fucking look it up, I'm sure.
I'm going to Google it. Yeah, I feel like Vine... I think Vine's surprisingly old.
It just makes me think of Beam.
Fucking Beam.
Just how much of a fucking flop that was.
That was sad.
That was sad. He was so gassed about it.
Yeah.
But then that makes me worried about Casey's other projects. And the fact that I just don't watch his videos anymore. They're just boring.
Yeah. He released a video the other day about having a kid. He's popped a new one out.
Like, even though his thumbnails and shit are so clickbaity and like very... Yeah. Well, they're not necessarily clickbaity, but like the have a baby one, like... I'm a Casey Neistat fan. Why wouldn't I click on that? But I just didn't want to click on it because it's like, oh, it's just going to be the same video as all of his other videos. But instead, it's just going to be I had a baby for 10 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just it feels very samey. His videos feel very samey.
Yeah. I don't know where you'd go at that point.
And then like, how's he going to make money from 368?
Yeah,
and I feel like they do things on such a bizarre scale because the things have to be on a scale to be appealing for social media standards. I don't think they actually function as businesses. Like, that lot he's renting in New York must be a fortune.
Yeah. K's a month, for sure.
Fortune. Absolute fortune, right? That's massive building.
Yeah.
Like, and just...
I think it's just going to be like a merch shop, basically. That he...
No.
What I think it is because obviously he's like a massive guy. If I went to New York, I'd probably swing by the front of his office just to see it.
Just be like, hey.
Yeah, and like if 368 was like a shop, I'd probably swing by because he's always like, oh yeah,
that is very true,
and he's always hanging out there. So I think
kind
of
comes
people,
like on some shit.
Yeah, I'd be like, I want to swing by there on the off chance that
I might bump into him.
He might be just
and
like
I might just grab a t-shirt.
In the shop.
Yeah.
So I think that's his plan. And
I thought his whole thing was like the social media hub of New York.
Yeah.
Like it was just gonna be like almost like an office building.
Yeah, like
come
have you heard of these like YouTube spaces? How mad that shit is. If you're like, I'm not sure the specifics of the stats and stuff, or if this even is a thing anymore. But it used to be like, say you had 1 million views, 1 million subscribers, you could use the studio in YouTube twice a month. You had like 2 days that you could like use a studio in YouTube,
studio?
Like a recording studio for like videos or whatever.
So you could use all their equipment and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you can
mad.
like, and there was, I think there's one in London, one in like LA and shit. And you can, and the bigger you are, like the more, there's like really set things. So like when you hit 5 mil, you can go, you have like, you can have 1 day a week in the.
You've got level 2 access sort of thing.
Yeah,
okay.
You go to the floor above.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was like this mad thing.
That's sick.
Yeah, so I think he might have been trying to create something possibly like that, where like people can go and like,
it's
Will
a bit
Smith
vague.
can go edit a video there or whatever.
Will Smith, that's a prime example of just somebody who has a YouTube channel with a budget.
Yeah, his YouTube channel is quite good.
That is the exact definition of like, when people are like, I agree with them but disagree with them at the same time. Where people are like, to start a YouTube channel, to make a movie, all you need is a phone.
Yeah.
Like, I get what you mean. Like, phone cameras are good and stuff like that, but there is something about like.
Certainly way easier.
It's way easier to make stuff with a budget. As somebody who's now starting to have a budget to do my work, everything's getting so much easier the more budget you get.
Yeah, amen.
Like last year, like trying to work out how to do a video shoot and a photo shoot for this amount of money, and it just not fucking working and being super stressful. Whereas now, like in the month or so, I'm gonna come to you with to shoot an advert.
Tiramisu commercial.
I'm going to come to you to shoot an advert, and money is pretty much going to be pretty
comfy.
Not going to be a problem. Like, I want full, like, I may be thinking a bit beyond my budget, but like, I want choreographed shit.
Yeah.
Like,
like dancing?
Yeah, I want a dance routine.
I feel like shit like that. There's a lot of people who are.
Because we can get Joe Wayne to choreograph it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Joe Wayne to choreograph it.
Yeah.
I haven't spoken to him in years.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
I don't think he dances anymore, but
we give him. Yeah, I feel like the shit like that is not that expensive. I don't think because there's not a massive demand.
Yeah, but in my head, like it seemed expensive because like surely then they've got to go rehearse. Yeah. Like, and am I paying them while they rehearse? Like, is it like like I don't know. We'll work it out, but yeah, it's so much more exciting and fun being able to plan this advert with shit in mind. Like, we're going to get the Corvette.
Yeah, well, it's just more cash.
Yeah, it's just
I forgot about that.
Less holdbacks. Like, this is going to be really fun. Like, I genuinely want, like, I'm putting a lot of trust in you here, Aaron.
Yeah.
All right? Because I genuinely want it to become a thing where, like, my company's adverts are like
Nike.
Like John Lewis adverts. Like, everyone's like, oh, what's the John Lewis advert this Christmas? Like, I want it to...
Yeah.
I want my adverts to have virability fully. Like, I know that sounds like I know everyone fucking wants that shit. I know everyone's like, oh yeah, who doesn't want an advert that's viral? But I really, really want to I want my adverts to become a staple part of my brand, and like I want that sort of thing, if that makes sense. Like,
yeah, there are certainly brands that do that shit.
Like, I'm trying to.
Nike is, I think, for me, by far the best one.
Yeah.
But then like Red Bull.
Red Bull good. That Audi advert.
What, the nice stuff? Oh no, that was Merc.
The skiing.
Oh
Remember
yeah,
that was
sick.
just ridiculously
Mercedes
cool.
are pretty sick.
Mercedes are very
that
good.
ASAP Rocky video.
ASAP Rocky video is very good.
If anyone hasn't seen that, there's like a Mercedes did like
Beats by Dre are always great adverts.
I can't think of one.
Because obviously it'll be like the athlete and they'll do some like weird little biopic thing.
I don't think I've seen any Beats adverts.
You'll like the Beats by Dre ones, yeah. The Conor McGregor one's really good.
What? Oh, with Beats? Oh no, I haven't seen those.
Like they almost appear like they're the sort of videos that look like they should be on Vimeo.
Yeah.
They look like they're so Vimeo.
Yeah. Fair. Haven't seen
Right
a star
up your
pic
street.
of them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you seen there was a Nike, I think it's what got me onto Chance the Rapper, but like Nike did an advert with Chance the Rapper and it was the sickest advert I've ever seen.
Really?
Yeah. It was directed by the guy who does like, he directed like This Is America and like Atlanta and shit. And then he did this Nike commercial as well.
Okay.
He's just like the coolest guy.
Right.
Hero Murai. Shout out. Again.
Right.
I hope he's watching.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Yeah, and it's just a sick advert where they like made a fucking song for the advert, which was never released as like an actual song, but I really wish it was.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's about like being, you know, we the people for America, sport, but in like, you know, in the Chance the Rapper singy way.
Yeah,
Just a nice little piano vibe.
He's due a new album, isn't he? Soon?
Yeah, I think he is cooking.
I hope it's not gospel.
I don't think it will,
gospel.
because I really
so
did.
Boring.
Magnificent Colouring Book.
So boring.
Dude, no. When it first came out, it was sick.
Fine for 3 lessons.
Yeah.
But after that,
I probably had it on like 30 listens, and then I started some of the songs. I still listen to a lot of the songs, but they're, you know, as everything does, they get overplayed. But then the new, you know, he resoaked those 4 new ones. They're pretty sweet.
I haven't heard them, I don't think.
Oh, mate.
I just saw him on, I just started watching him on Joe Budden's podcast.
Oh, why has he got one?
Joe Budden's got a podcast. Joe Budden's podcast is pretty good.
Really?
Because he just always causes drama in the hip-hop world.
Really?
Yeah, so much. In this clip of Chance, he's literally talking about how, like, he gets a chance to basically admit that Kanye doesn't make good music anymore.
Fuck.
Like he's like, okay, he asked Chance to name all of Kanye's good albums, or say, no, I'm paraphrasing, obviously.
Yeah.
And Chance is like, okay, Graduation, College Dropout.
Oh shit, all the old ones.
And Joe Budden just loses it.
Yeah.
He's just like, what do you think of Jesus? And Chance kind of just changed the subject.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's cool. You should watch it. You'll like it.
Yeah. Oh, fair. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out.
I
do have a weird obsession with Chance the Rapper.
He is quite likable.
He is.
He seems like a pleasant
I always get like, I'm always let down when he does something that I don't agree with.
What has he done that you don't agree with?
Okay. You know when he did that song with like Justin Bieber and Quavo and DJ Khaled, I'm the One?
No.
Oh mate, it was like obviously Insta billion views and shit.
Yeah.
They've done like quite a few songs. Like they're kind of, I think they've done 2 songs that have both like banged, and they're just like staple videos.
Who? Chance the Rapper and Justin?
Chance, Justin Bieber, Quavo, and DJ Khaled.
That's what a group.
Yeah, it's nuts.
What a group.
They're like the pop rap bangers.
I can't even wrap my head around what that sounds like.
It sounds really,
they're
really
all
basic.
So different.
It's sick.
They're all
it's
so.
Sick.
Is
it's
it
sick.
good?
Can I play it through my phone? Is that a bit
peak? Don't.
Nah,
we won't do that.
It's interesting.
I'll give it a listen.
It's kind of
sounds.
It's one of those annoying
awful.
ones. Yeah, where you're like, fuck this song. Like the beat is literally like bam, 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 and that just on loop.
Right.
And then like a over it.
So DJ Khaled's done his work.
Yeah.
He's worked hard on that.
He shouts a lot in it as well.
Oh, wicked.
Great.
Alright, I'll check it out.
And but it's one of those ones where you kind of listen to it and you're like, this is. You kind of you listen to it once and you're like, fuck that, and then like a couple days later,
it's been scientifically made in a lab to sound good.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Yeah. You hate it, but then you'll like play it like a couple days later. Hope no one sees it on your Spotify being played. And shit.
Yeah.
I do that quite a lot. I did that with Rita Ora recently. I really got into one of her songs.
I've been embracing Bruno Mars. Like, I genuinely listen to Bruno Mars every day now.
Really?
Every day. Such good chakras.
He hasn't released anything in a while.
Such good chakras. I don't think so. I don't keep up to date with him like I do other artists. Although I like listening to Bruno Mars, I wouldn't class myself as a Bruno Mars fan. I don't know, because like whenever I get into a musician or something, I go hard. I research it. Like I
Yeah,
want to know
yeah.
everything about
Every
them. Like,
interview.
and I love seeing that stuff and like investing myself in them as much as their music. But
Yeah.
with Bruno Mars, I've got that a little bit. I've got a bit of a crush on him.
Yeah.
Just because he's everything you want from a pop star.
Yeah, he's
Like, he dances well, he dresses well, he's a handsome little fella.
yeah.
He's
He's got slick speaking skills.
there was a sick interview once where he was just like absolutely chirps.
Was it the Victoria's Secret model?
Maybe, I don't know, but
I
like he's
saw-
been interviewed by somebody and he's just
I
like,
saw one. It was fucking nuts.
just basically fucking it with his eyes.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. So
hopefully with the new equipment on the way,
this shit won't happen much.
I don't trust you, Aaron.
Nah, it's gonna be good. We've switched for the audio listeners. We switched to my iPhone for recording, and the visual listeners. You've probably noticed. We're recording on my iPhone now for the video, which is pretty sad. So I think we should just wrap this up.
It's been fun while it lasted though. This place worked out really well.
Yeah, thank you. This place
Nope.
we're at. Do you want to shout it out?
Nope.
Thank you.
Because I'm going to be working there soon.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. All right. I'll see you soon. Any future plans? Any Instagram recommendations?
Any Instagram recommendations?
Mhm.
Oh
I've got
shit,
one,
I wish you
actually.
asked me earlier.
What?
That's a good question, but I can't come off it with the top of my head.
I'll start. I've got you know, as you know, I've been really heavily getting into rock climbing.
Yeah.
There's Alex Honnold, who is about to release a documentary called Free Solo. He climbed. Oh fuck.
Oh, is that the guy that you
climbed
posted?
El Capitan. Yeah, on the basement.
Yeah, the thingy.
He climbed El Capitan, which is 3,000 meters high. He climbed that without any rope or anything. And it's like
crazy.
a sheer rock. It's like, you know, on your Mac, that's the wallpaper.
Yeah.
He fucking climbed that without any ropes. And he was just like, yeah, just did it. And he like
What
climbs
did they
like,
get from that though?
well, he's just like, he likes it because the stakes are higher. Like,
But like are rock climbers rich? Or are they in it for the sport? And
no,
that's-
I
this
think that
ties-
he's rich. He's
ties back to exactly what I was fucking saying earlier. Why the fuck do I care if he's rich or not from it? Because,
Yeah,
dude, I'm such a
exactly.
dick. I'm such a dick. I was about to totally judge the guy on whether he was making money from what he was doing.
I think
I'm
he
a
is,
prick.
But yeah,
I'm
you
a
are
prick.
a prick.
He could just enjoy climbing walls. Fuck,
Yeah.
I need to fucking sort my life out.
Yeah, mate, process, not product.
Jesus Christ, I need to work on that.
But yeah, he's got a sick Instagram. And also Jimmy Chin, who directed that documentary, also has a sick Instagram. Jimmy Chin's like a photographer for climbers, so he's sick, actually. Maybe Jimmy Chin. Check both of them out.
I'm rating the, I don't know if this is recent or been a while thing, but I've only just gotten into it, following hashtags.
Oh, really?
You can follow hashtags, and it's well good.
That's quite interesting.
Yeah.
That is really interesting. I didn't
Really
think you
good.
knew that.
I rate it so much better
Have
than
you got any good
following
hashtags?
people. No, not yet. The only hashtags I've been following is like I want to get a sleeve tattoo.
Oh, so you're getting hyped.
Yeah, I want to get a Japanese sleeve, so I've been
Ooh.
following like those sort of accounts. Or
Hashtag
those sort of
fastest kid in the
hashtags.
world. You know, I got asthma, but I'm still the fastest kid in the world.
I love
That's so I'm really getting into that since you recommended it.
I love it so
Yeah,
much.
Takeshi 69,
He's so
great guy.
average at running. He's so not that fast.
He's like, he looks like a kid when he runs.
Yeah, he's so just.
Yeah.
He just isn't that fast.
Yeah.
He's so good.
Yeah. Right. Should we get out of here?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in a couple weeks with some more entertaining information.
Wicked. All right.
Keep frosty and blessed.
Laters.
Stay blessed.